Welcome to another episode of Business Success Interviews. Today we are being joined by Alex Funke of Chad's Pizza. Good morning.
Good morning, Heather. Thanks for having me.
Yes, my pleasure. So, you have a very beloved pizza place here in the Cedar Valley. Tell us a little bit about Chad's Pizza and the concept of it.
Sure. Chad's Pizza's been around a while. Our recipes originate from Maeve's Pizza in Decorah, which has been around for a very long time. This location here has been open for 7 years. Our newest one in Grundy Center just opened a little over 2 months ago. And then we've got the flagship in Dyersville, which has been open for about 30 or 40 years now.
Awesome. So, sort of a staple, especially amongst the college students here. So, tell me, who is your target market for your pizza? Who's the best customer?
That's a great question, and that's one I've never maybe had a great answer for. Is we try and serve our pizza to everybody. It's not specifically for any one person or group of individuals, but we just try and put it in as many mouths as we can.
So basically, if you love pizza, you'll love Chad's Pizza.
That's right.
So what got you started in the pizza business?
I needed a job at 14. I wanted a little extra spending money. My folks weren't in a position to just hand that out, so I saw an ad in the local paper for a job at Chad's Pizza in Dyersville. Started working for Chad, fell in love with the product, and we're still doing it.
Awesome. So we have been through a tremendous amount of change over the last couple of years. When you look back and you think about the biggest change for you, what would you say it's been for your restaurant over the last year?
The biggest change for me, well, it's learning how to operate two different restaurants at the same time. I usually start my mornings here in Cedar Falls, and I head over to Grundy sometime in the afternoon or early evening, and finish back here for close.
So you have a big vision. 2 restaurants is just the start. Do you mind sharing with us what your vision is for Chad's Pizza?
Sure. I've always told people that my goal is to have 10,000 locations before I die.
That's a huge goal. Love it. So, sort of a household name by the end, right?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of decisions as you're scaling and growing your business.
Mm-hmm.
So, it might be just getting bigger. It might be opening up and owning multiple locations. It might be franchising. What made you settle on opening multiple locations?
Sure. Well, since this isn't the original, I don't really have franchisor rights because I am myself a franchisee.
Okay.
So really, the only way for me to make more money with more Chad's Pizzas is to continue to open more and grow.
So as you have been on this journey of opening your next location, what has been the most important piece that was crucial to your success in getting another location up and running?
Really, really strong team that was willing to put in the effort to make this happen. Starting with the co-owner of Grundy Center, Mr. Clint Kepler. He was my general contractor. He's been a friend for a long time and a great business partner throughout this whole process. And then the landlord, Dave Wiedenbacher, he was coming in here 4 or 5 times a week for about a year, just trying to recruit me. And then G&B Bank in Grundy Center helped us out financially and really didn't ask for much, where most times when you're trying to open a restaurant or bar, they want everything.
So basically what you're saying is having a really good group of people that believe in what you're doing and are willing to support you in a variety of aspects. So that support system is pretty crucial. So what do you think contributed to being able to grow a team that was so supportive? When you think about the staff, for example, lots of companies are struggling with staff. What is making you successful with being able to staff multiple locations and have people who are in it?
Just started to put the team first. Started to look at things from their perspective and on what they wanted, what would make them happier here, what keeps them around longer. In this industry and in a college town, turnover is very high. It's just extending the expiration date on someone's part-time job here as long as we can.
Awesome, awesome. So, what would you say has been the biggest lesson that you've learned? Whether it was opening this initial location or opening the second location, as an entrepreneur, what's your top lesson?
Top lesson is to keep showing up. Don't stop. Just keep grinding every day. I saw a good one on LinkedIn the other day that I shared, and it was, days look like this, but decades look like this if you're doing it right.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Great advice. So, what is it that gets you up in the morning and keeps you going? What inspires you?
Not accomplishing my goals as quick as I'd like to, and continuing to want to be better and grow, and just have an opportunity to put other people in a position of success.
Awesome. So, for anybody watching, where do they find Chad's Pizza?
Where do they find Chad's Pizza?
What are your locations?
Cedar Falls, Dyersville, Grundy Center.
And what's the address for Cedar Falls and Grundy Center? Since
Sure.
those are your two.
Cedar Falls is 909 West 23rd Street. We're on top of College Hill in between Copyworks and the bookstore. And in Grundy Center, it's 2201 Commerce Drive, Suite A, just right next to the Pancho Villa.
Awesome. And I have to ask, what is the best pizza? If somebody's going to come to Chad's Pizza for the first time, what is absolutely essential that they try?
Well, I'm a little biased. I would say that it's the Funkburger Pizza. It's named after me. I created it. There's nothing else like it that anybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's got our homemade funk sauce, which I can't really share what's all in it, but when people ask, I tell them it's the best thing you're ever going to taste. And it's got beef, bacon, 2 cheeses, jalapenos, and onion rings. Now, most of my staff would disagree, and they would tell you that it's the 56319. And how we get that is it's a combination of the area codes of Dyersville and Cedar Falls and Grundy Center. And that one is a ranch-based sauce with pulled pork, bacon, corn, barbecue drizzle, and mozzarella. It's kind of the all Iowa pizza.
Wow. So, as you can see, not your traditional pizza place. Lots of exciting flavors and options on the menu. And it's not just pizza, right?
Not just pizza. It's mostly pizza, but we've got some other things.
Yeah. So, definitely a great environment. So, my last question, anything that anybody watching this video should know or that you want them to know about your journey as an entrepreneur, about Chad's Pizza in general?
We're only getting started. And if you want to be a part of this amazing team and have a chance to financially better yourself, make a retirement plan, make a college plan for your kids or future kids, now is the better time than ever to jump in and join us.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for your words of wisdom. Lots of great nuggets. We appreciate it. And we will make sure that all of the details for how to get a hold of this amazing pizza and how to get a hold of Alex is in the details below the video. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.